everybody. Dave Brown along with Corey Macklin here at ringside and ready to go with another day of USWA Championship Wrestling.
Oh, we got a big one today, Dave. We got Bert Prentice to be here with Todd Champion. He's in a single bout here today. We'll see an interesting team. We've heard a lot about them, the American Eagles. We're going to see them for the first time here today.
Indeed.
I think the fans are going to really like to see this tag team, the American Eagles, here today.
All right, look, Bert.
Come on, Prentice.
We're trying to tell folks what's on the show today. You can come back later. We've got important things to do.
You're not going to talk about nothing but what's important. Jerry Lawler is a thief. Jeff Jarrett is a thief, and I'm tired of trying to cover them up and cover up the USWA. They might as well brought guns to the ring. As you know, the belt is gone. Lawler stole it. I'm not going to have it. For 30 years, managers have come in here and said what they're going to do and never did it. I'm going to do it. This is it. This is it.
Jerry Lawler, I want you to know one thing. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time before your career is over. It's just a matter of time. All the hijinks, all the cheap shots is going to be over. It's just a matter of time till you're going to go into the old folks' home and you're going to sit there and you're going to watch TV and you're going to watch me every Saturday morning and you're going to wonder, yes, I got beat by the real champion. I am the real champion. You will never be the real champion, and it's just a matter of time. And Jeff Jarrett, you're really making me mad now. I'm going to take that Goldilocks hair of yours, and I'm going to cut it off, boy, and you're going to find out what a real man is all about.
All right. Eddie Marlin, I want to talk to you.
All right, you both had your say. The interview time is scheduled later. Now we're trying to get things underway. One other thing, Corey, the wildest thing you've ever seen from the Moondogs.
Yeah.
Stay with us. We'll be back right after this.
The leaves are falling and so are prices on like-new program cars at Bluff City Used Cars. I'm Bobby Ward. You won't be able to resist one of these 92 Regals priced at only $11,488. Look at this, 92 Century, just $10,788, and 92 Skylarks are $99.88. Bluff City Used Cars has a great selection, so remember, when it comes to used cars, we've got them from under $1,000 up to high-quality program cars at Bluff City Used Cars. So rake in the savings. Let's do business.
Rentronics, America's home for rent-to-own, is having a grand opening. We're opening 13 new stores, so now we can offer you unheard-of deals like these. Only $19.99 a week gets you a Hotpoint washer and dryer or a Fisher stereo system. Pay only $19.99 a week for a Quasar home entertainment system or $9.99 a week for any of these pre-rented VCRs. And remember, you never need credit, and you can get it today. So call a store near you today and take advantage of Rentronics' grand opening celebration.
Dear Dave, you know what I do all day? Drive to basketball practice, piano lessons, and ballet. And that's just Monday. So we love your super value menu. We stop when we get a minute for Biggie Fries, a Junior Cheeseburger Deluxe, and Caesar side salad. And I know beforehand what it costs because everything's 99 cents each. Dave, please keep Wendy's super value menu because soon you'll have another customer. Your friend, Lori.
Dear Lori, thanks. If you haven't thought of names, Dave's a nice one.
Over 1 million people each week walk into AutoZone, and taking care of them means having what they need when they need it. That means stocking a lot of parts for a lot of cars. Now, nobody can stock everything, but we stock more than most. And how do we know which ones to carry? That's easy. We listen to our customers, because nobody knows better about what you want than you. So the next time you walk through that door, you might think of yourself as a customer, but we think of you as the boss.
I want to get this first match going here if we can in just a minute. We've got Todd Champion scheduled in the ring. I'm sure Bert Prentice will be along with him. Matter of fact, here they come right now. Toward the ring. Now they're headed back to the table here.
Yeah, you know, we're going to wrestle Freezer Thompson here in a couple minutes.
That's correct.
He can thank Jerry Lawler for the beating he's about to get. Because from now on, no matter who's in the ring, he's going to see Lawler. And Lawler, We're not going to end until we carry you out. I'm calm now. Champ, I want you to destroy this man like you've never destroyed before. That's Jerry Lawler in that ring. Many have come, many have gone. This one's going to stay.
Well, we'll have to see right here as Freezer Thompson is waiting in the ring right now, and Todd Champion, who no longer has the unified world title. He, in fact, lost it to the King, Jerry Lawler. And he is wrestling without the belts. His name is Todd Champion, but he is not the unified world champion anymore. Going against Big Freezer Thompson. And let's see what happens. Don't forget Bert Prentice standing at ringside in Todd Champion's corner.
Yeah, indeed. Champion picks up Freezer and just slams him down. Boy, it takes a lot to pick up a guy that size. Freezer Thompson wrestles out of Jonesboro, Arkansas, and Todd Champion, a Patriot. Boy, he is some kind of furious today. He is upset. He lost the unified world title to the King. And he or Prentice don't like it, but boys, one of those things he'll have to deal with, and I'm sure the King doesn't. He's not going to look forward to losing it here soon either. Champion goes to work on Freezer Thompson, whips him into the turnbuckle, and just follows in on him quickly. Boy, he didn't give him much breathing room in there after he threw him into that turnbuckle. Dropped with another big leg. This champion is kind of ready.
Shut up, Corey. The only thing different in this match is Freezer Thompson and Jerry Lawler. Freezer Thompson's a lot more talented than Jerry Lawler.
You know, you made a comment, Dave, I think just last week. If Prentice will let us do the commentary over here, I think everything will be all right.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. And, you know, that's part of the problem,
Yeah,
I'm sure, here.
Bert, would you?
Todd Champion has had to listen to the Bert Prentice version of how Jerry Lawler won the belt the entire week. And, you know, I'm sure Champion may not... we're telling the truth is exactly what we're doing.
Yeah,
Prentice sees his own version of things sometimes. But the bottom line, the fact of the matter is, who has the belt? Not Todd Champion.
Not at all. The King's got the unified world heavyweight title, and I've just got to believe he's going to hold on to it. Boy, he takes Freezer and throws him right out of the ring.
Yeah, just threw him right through the ropes, bounced him on that concrete floor. Now Champion climbing through the ropes, drops down.
Oh, boy. Nails Freezer, and, boy, he goes to work on Freezer Thompson right out on the concrete floor. Working Freezer over there. Throws him into that ring post right outside of the ring. Boy, Champion is upset about losing that unified world title. Boy, but he's got to put up with it because the King's got it. Champion had it along with the help of Bert Prentice.
Freezer Thompson rolled back into the ring by Todd Champion. Frank Morrell had started the count on Champion to either get back in the ring or be counted out. Oh, my
Boy,
goodness.
that flying elbow that Champion puts on Freezer. 2, 3. He gets him. It's over. 1, 2, 3. Todd Champion gets the win, and an impressive one. You got to say this guy can wrestle, let me tell you.
He is tough, there's no doubt about it. You're talking about Freezer Thompson, a big guy who we've seen acquit himself very, very well in the ring against various opponents. Now Champion won't let up on him. The match is over. He throws him out of the ring. The arrogance of Todd Champion and Bert Prentice. Well, they've got the victory here today against Freezer Thompson. But in spite of what Bert Prentice says, Freezer Thompson is not Jerry Lawler. And we'll see what happens on down the road. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more action after this.
I love to see Greg's guys doing it.
Greg's guys are doing it with a wide selection of designer suits. And in honor of the National Church of God in Christ Holy Convocation, Greg's is giving away a free silk tie set with every suit purchase. A $35 value absolutely free. On the casual tip, there's jeans, hooded rugby shirts, and $10 off all starter and pro player jackets. And remember, it's the shoes. Stacey Adams, Fila, Champion, Reebok, K-Swiss, starting at $39.95. So make a name for yourself at all Greg's locations.
Ever wonder how much we pay off each weekend at Southland? At Southland Greyhound Park, every day is payday. Time is running out. Get your Pickup Bucks rub-off card at Church's Chicken or Southland and enter it in the grand prize drawing before Saturday night, November 14th at Southland. You could win a 1993 Ford Ranger from Church's Chicken, Ford Motor Company, and Southland Greyhound Park.
Celebrate with savings at Circuit City's Veterans Day Weekend Sale. Save on top brand TVs like this 20-inch RCA with remote, just $199.97. Save on top brand audio like this Pioneer 6-disc CD changer, now $169.97. Save on top brand portables like the Sony Boombox with CD player, only $119.97. At Circuit City's Veterans Day Weekend Sale.
Welcome to Circuit City, where service is state-of-the-art.
Over the next 3 days, Sarah Chevrolet is sweeping out all 92s and any 93 you want. It's a clean sweep, while other dealers offer rebates or 5.9 APR financing. Sarah gives you both. That's right. Get 5.9 APR financing and keep the rebate. Look, 93 full-size Silverados start at $12,800. Drive home a 93 S10 truck for just $89.88. It's a clean sweep for 3 days only with 5.9 financing and keep the rebate. Sarah's clean sweep sale through Monday. Well, I think we have a little bit of video coming up here in just a minute that will show exactly what happened in the unified world title match. Here's the man with the belt right here. The King. The belt that he, in fact, unified. He's the one that unified it in Chicago, Illinois. And now he's got it once again. Got the crown in the other hand, and here he is right here. Congratulations from Ernie, and congratulations from all of us on...
Well, thank you all very much. I appreciate it, because without their help, probably wouldn't have this belt right now. Now, you know, we saw and we heard, first of all, Bert Prentice comes out here running his mouth about how great Todd Champion is. First of all, you know, I wonder why would Todd Champion hang around with a guy like Bert Prentice to begin with. But then all of a sudden I realized, look at Bert Prentice. How do you get? It's this gravitational pull. How do you get away from a big fat slob like that, right? You know, that's the problem with that. But he runs his mouth about how great Todd Champion is. All the impressive credentials, just like I told you last week. Yeah, man, he went to Utah State University, right? I understand that he played football at Utah State, and when he got his letter jacket, he asked somebody to read it to him. That's how smart Todd Champion is. He's got that $1 million body, but he's got a 10-cent brain. I told you that last week, and I proved it to him when I got him in the ring, because now I'm the champion, and Todd is just Todd. I don't think we can call him champion anymore. So from now on, we just refer to him as Todd. Todd. Is that all right? Not champion, because you're looking at the champion. Now, if there's any doubts about who got outsmarted, let's just show the little tape last week, and we'll we'll show everybody, and we'll let Todd Champion see who's smart and who's not.
All right, let's take a look at the video right here.
Boy, Lawler and Champion tangled up over there. Champion holding him up against the turnbuckle. Jarrett's trying to break it. Well, he gets in and breaks in between the two. And look at Champion shove Jeff Jarrett down. Jeff comes back with a shove of his own, though. Champion backs Lawler up against the turnbuckle. Jeff there trying to get him broken up over there. Oh! Holds on to that arm of Champions. Oh! And Champion...
King, one thing we didn't mention that's fairly obvious to the fans here, I think. Jeff Jarrett's a special referee for this match.
Well, you know, that's what I said. I went down to ringside, and I made Todd real happy at first, and Bert Prentice real happy. I said, look, you guys, we don't have to have Jeff be handcuffed to Bert Prentice during this match. And, boy, they were tickled to death. And I said, because Jeff is going to be the special referee. And then they were a little bit upset. And as you can see, Todd, well, at first he thought that if he hit the referee, he was going to get disqualified. But that pea-brain of his, he forgot there was no disqualification. So then he tried everything in his bag of tricks, and he still came up empty. And you're going to see in just a second.
Yes, sir, the King comes back. Series of right hands on Champion. Oh, he went Champion and missed that time. What a right hand, and Todd Champion on his feet. Oh! He goes out to Lawler. Misses. Lawler stumbles over to the corner. Climbs the middle rope there. King comes down on Champion. He covers Todd Champion there now. Jarrett counts the one. Here comes Bert Prentice. Slips a chain over the Champion. And Champion nails Lawler with that chain. A little over 20 minutes passed in this one out. Jarrett just nailed Bert Prentice. Hey, but Champion's got Lawler covered in the ring. 2, and Lawler kicks out at 2. Oh, the King holds on. 20 minutes passed. 40 minutes to wrestle. 20 minutes passed. Hey, just got that chain that Champion had. He's trying to get it from him over there. Struggles with it. Lawler rolls him up. He got it! The King, Jarrett Lawler, regains the unified World Heavyweight title. 20 minutes and 50 seconds.
Well, we saw it exactly with the chain and all of that stuff.
Like I said, Todd is obviously just not too smart. I understand this morning before he came over here, he was out of the zoo looking for Christmas seals. And I just showed it. Oh, come on, here they are.
Yeah, Mr. Prentice and Todd are back with us right now, as a matter of fact. And
His name is Todd Champion. His name is Todd Champion. And I will not tolerate you calling him anything but Todd Champion. Now, if you people at home want to sit out there and believe the pack of lies Jerry Lawler just said, go ahead. I'm tired of trying to convince you. I've never told a lie in my life. That film was fixed. The match was fixed on his side. But this week, he's not going to have it his way. The WWF calls every day to try to get Todd Champion to come work for them. They're not calling Jerry Lawler. The WCW is begging for him to come back. You know, we have friends in this business. Mind your own business. We have a lot of friends in this business. And this week, we got our return match, and it's going to be my way this time. I want to be handcuffed to Miss Jeff Jarrett. That gets him out of the way.
That's right. I want to understand this situation. I hate you, too. You say you got a lot of friends. The only way you ever have a friend is by a dog. Let me assure you of that. Now, let me tell you something else. You're right. You will be handcuffed once again to Jeff Jarrett. And you're trying to tell me and you're trying to tell all these people that you want to be handcuffed to Jeff Jarrett, and then you say you've never told a lie in your life? That's the biggest lie you ever spouted out of that fat mouth right there.
I begged to be handcuffed to Jeff Jarrett. That's the only way to keep him out of your matches. The only way you've won in the last 5 years is Jeff Jarrett interfering every time, and I've had it. Also, it's my turn to name a special referee. And I have a friend coming in from the WWF, and I'm going to be like Miss Lawler. I'm not going to tell you who our referee is, but he's a big name in the WWF, and he'll make sure you don't cheat this time.
Before you spout your mouth off anymore, Lawler, let me tell you and all these rednecks in Memphis one thing. You're walking around with the belt because you had your girlfriend in the ring. He looks like Goldilocks. I thought he looked familiar. Let me tell you something. Now that your girlfriend is not going to be in the ring, you don't have your baby to protect you. You don't have your baby to watch your back. Now he's going to be outside the ring. He will not interfere. And now, Jerry Lawler, I'm going to send you to Never, Never Land.
Rest well. Rest well.
Well,
Todd, they're saying.
Todd is exactly right. All I can say is, that's right. We got a return match. It was in the contract. And I can't believe that he's asked for the same stipulations that I asked for last week. No disqualification. That's right down my alley. That's fine with me. And also, Jeff Jarrett's going to be handcuffed to Bert Prentice. That's just what I want. And he's going to bring in a special referee from the WWF. Hey, like he said, as long as he can count to 3, Todd Champion, with Bert Prentice handcuffed and with no disqualification, I don't care who your special referee is, because I can assure you I will still be the unified world heavyweight champion after that match.
All right, it's coming up. Hey, Corey, we got out-of-town action. King, you got any, well, we'll find out a little bit later. Let's check some of the action coming up around the territory.
Yeah, it begins Wednesday night, Dave, in Jackson, Tennessee, there at the TR White Sportsplex on Hayes Street. The King is going to be there in Jackson. It's Wednesday night, 7:30 there at the Sportsplex, King.
Yeah, just wanted to mention briefly that we were up there a couple of weeks ago, and it is a great facility right downtown Jackson, TR White Sportsplex, and the wrestling is now, it looks like it's going to be there every Wednesday night, and I'm excited to be back in Jackson, Tennessee. Want to invite everybody up there, especially listen to 92 FM, because they're going to be giving away a lot of free tickets, and we want to see a big crowd out there. Wednesday night in Jackson, Tennessee. We'll see you up there, okay?
All right, very good. Thanks, Corey.
All right, King will be there, as he said. This Wednesday night, this coming Wednesday night, 7:30 at the TR White Sportsplex. King Corpus on that card. You'll see Todd on there, Jeff Gaylord, Lauren Davenport, Brian Christopher, a host of talent. Wednesday night in Jackson, Friday the 13th, Carruthersville, Missouri, 7:30 there at the Recreation Center. Moondogs, King will be there. Brian Christopher, ladies match, Gilbert, Sergeant O'Reilly, all in Carruthersville. Friday the 13th, this coming Friday. Thursday, November 19th, coming to Tennessee. 7:30 at the National Guard Armory there. The King will be there. Brian Christopher, Lauren Davenport, Brian Collins on that card, and Ken Wayne, Jeff Gaylord, all in Covington, Tennessee. Friday, November 20th, 7:30, Kenton, Missouri, American Legion building there. The Gilbert's Moondogs, Jerry Lawler, Lauren Davenport, Jeff Gaylord, all in Kenton, Missouri, back at the American Legion building. Cleveland, Mississippi, Friday, November 27th at the Bolivar County Expo Center. You got the King on that card. The Gilberts, Jeff Gaylord, Moondogs. Todd will be there as well, all in Cleveland, Mississippi, Friday, November 27th. Saturday, November 28th, back in Jonesboro, Arkansas, Earl Bell Community Center on Church Street. Jerry Lawler and Jeff Jarrett both there. The Gilberts and at the Earl Bell Community Center on Church Street in Jonesboro. And Friday, December 4th, Ripley, Mississippi, there at the high school. All the USWA top stars. That's USWA Championship Wrestling on tour. And when it comes to your town, nothing like being there, seeing it live and in person.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Going to be a lot of it, too. Don't forget, Wednesday night, Jackson, Tennessee. We're going to be back with more action and a special introduction when we return.
The Stark-Right family of North Mississippi Chevy dealers is having their biggest savings roundup yet. When these boys put their brand on a new crop of Chevy cars and trucks, you can count on big savings and real value. Not to mention the friendly satisfaction guaranteed service you always find at the Country Gentleman of Chevrolet. So come on down and corral yourself the deal of a lifetime on a spirited new Chevrolet from the Start-Right herd at Jimmy Gray in Nesbitt, Hefner Motors in Batesville, and Big Jack Roberts in Tunica. They'll treat you like family.
At Play It Again Sports, our used weights are in very good condition. After all, the previous owner cleaned and pressed them every day. Play It Again Sports, sports equipment that's used, but not used up. For used sports equipment of all kinds, and even new sporting goods, visit your nearby Play It Again sports store. Our equipment may be used, but it's not used up.
We're back, and look who's here. Jeff Edgeworth with Benchcraft Furniture at the grand opening celebration of Fleming's Germantown Village Square. Jeff, this leather sectional is incredible.
Well, Fleming sure has it priced right. Only $19.98 for a big leather section that includes a recliner and inner spring sleeper.
He's got lots of great leather sofas and sectionals.
Plus fine fabric sofas. Boy, Benchcraft's proud to be on this floor.
Well, you should be. It looks great. Come on out and register for a free sofa at Fleming's new location, Germantown Village Square.
I'm impressed, and you will be too.
Get out from under the rent rock and into your own home at Village Square with notes as low as $337 per month, a 7.25% 30-year fixed-rate loan, and low move-in costs. Village Square features 2- and 3-bedroom brick exterior homes with gas heat, air conditioning, great rooms, kitchens with GE appliances, and much more. Visit during our grand opening. You can own your own home and get out from under the rent rock. Village Square, located in the hottest new area around on Goodman Road in Olive Branch.
Want to save over $3,600 off list on a new 93 Chevy truck? Hey, there's only one choice. Jerry Lawler for Gwatney Chevrolet, 93 Tough Truck headquarters for the Mid-South. And today at both locations, truckloads of new 93 V6 Tahoes with air, stereo, cassette, and more are Gwatney priced at just $97.88. New 93 full-size Silverados, loaded with the options most people want, are just $12,988 at both locations. Gwatney Chevrolet on Austin P, just a half-mile south of Raleigh Springs Mall, and Gwatney 2, Airways in Winchester at the airport.
The Men's Warehouse has a large selection of athletic cut suits, and our prices are $100 less than elsewhere. Like this suit, all wool, great fit, and at $295, it fits you and your wallet. I guarantee it.
Hi, I'm Steve Carlson, head coach of the Memphis River Kings. I'd like to invite you all to the Mid-South Coliseum November 7th for our home opener against the Dallas Freeze.
It's Late Night Laughs with Abbott and Costello tonight following Silly Shockers on TV5.
Eddie Marlin is here with us right now. Eddie, you got a special introduction today,
That's
huh?
right, Dave. Usually, when I come out here, some of the time I've got some bad news, but today I feel real good about being out here. You know, part of my job, I guess a big part of it is answering the phone. I get calls from all over the country, all over the world. You've got some guys that's been wrestling for a long time that want to come into this area. You've got some guys that think they're wrestlers that want to come in. Some of them has been training for quite a while, think they're ready and want to come in. But this past week, I signed the most exciting team, I think, that's ever been in this area.
Well, that's taking in some territory because the fabulous one started here, Rock and Roll Express. You got Jeff and Jerry Lawler. The Moondogs don't like them, but they create excitement. That's quite a statement here.
You're right about, all of those teams being exciting, all of them being top-notch teams. But I'll repeat, I think this time we've got the most exciting team that's ever been into this area. And, well, I can't say enough about them, so why don't we just bring them out here? Well, the American Eagles, come on out.
Can't wait to meet them.
They're going to set this area on fire.
There they are.
Now, did I tell you right?
Well, I tell you what, they've got some mighty colorful-looking outfits. That's some of the greatest-looking outfits I've ever seen. And
two of the greatest wrestlers you ever seen, right there.
Passing out Old Glory, the American flag to the fans. There's one little lady waving her flag right there. Very good.
Just mark my word, Dave. The household word around this area will be the American Eagles.
All right.
And they'll live up to their name, too. I'll guarantee you that.
Very good. Well, we got them. Little greeting here.
Hey, let me tell you something, Eddie Marlin.
Mike Miller.
Here, you can come out here, you can go to the store and get you some fancy materials, put a hood on these guys, try to think they're champions, and I tell you what, I'm going to get in here, me and this man right here, brother, the mean man, I'm going to rip them hoods off them faces. I'm going to show you who's under them masks, and I tell you what, I'm not through to the Mid-South area yet. Eddie Marlin, I'm going to show you what kind of champions that you have.
I repeat, the most exciting team that's been in this area.
All right, thank you, Eddie. Let's see them in action. The American Eagles are going to be going right now as they go against the team of Mean Mike Miller and the Blue Knight. Frank Morrell, the referee, calls for the bell to sound, and Mike Miller starts out against one of the American Eagles.
Yeah, underway. The Eagle goes under. Comes back, and a good-looking flying fly. Two. Miller kicks out at two. Boy, let me tell you. Another arm takedown. Eddie Marlin said one of the most exciting teams, and you got to agree with him right now as the American Eagle, one of them, throws the work on Mean Mike Miller. Tag on the other Eagle. Comes in. Mike Miller whips him into the ropes. Eagle comes off. Whoa! Good takedown, too! Whoa, what a move in there.
Yeah, what a move. He had Mean Mike Miller's shoulders on the mat, but he couldn't hold him there for the 3 count. But, boy, these guys are looking good.
Oh, indeed. They can move. They're quick in there. The American Eagles go to work on the blue knight now. Whips him into the rope. Comes off. Boy, he clips him as he comes off the rope.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, it takes a lot of stamina, a lot of athletic ability to be able to do that. Good backdrop on the blue knight in there. Flips him over. Takes the blue knight and whips him into the rope. Comes off and the American Eagle catches him with a big knee lift in there. Big drop kick on the blue knight. Covers him. 1, 2. Oh.
He saw Mean Mike Miller coming in from outside. It broke the cover. It was a good move for him to do that. He might have been able to get a 3 count, but no point in having Mike Miller mash him from behind.
American Eagles with a double backdrop on the blue knight. Takes him down.
Backbreaker.
Yeah. Tags on the other American Eagle. Boy, these guys tag in and out quick.
I was just thinking the same thing. Great teamwork from the American Eagles. Our first look at him in the USWA. Eddie Marlin said he saw him and said, I'm going to sign him right now. One of the most exciting teams ever. So far, they are not disappointing,
Yeah,
let me tell you.
They stood up to that.
Oh, boy, they look good.
Yes, sir. Blue Knight with a reversal there, and the Eagle comes off a neck breaker on him and tags his partner. Oh, boy, look at this. 1, 2, and Mike Miller comes in and breaks it up in there.
I think the Eagles had a victory right there, but Mike Miller got there at the last instant and was able to break it up.
Eagle comes off the middle row with that claw. He's got a claw he's holding on to the Blue Knight on in there. Tags his partner, and he comes back in. Boy, they move in and out quickly in there. Sets the Blue Knight up. Oh!
The old airplane spin. My goodness, he put that on him, and look at this.
Boy, the Blue Knight staggered around.
Having trouble with the equilibrium.
Eagle comes up, 2, 3, and it's over with. The American Eagles get the 1, 2, 3, and boy, I like the look of this team, Dave.
Boy, this team is going to make some noise in the USWA. They work very well together as a team, and Eddie Marlin is right. He saw some excitement there and has brought it to the USWA and the American Eagles. Their first match, their first victory. The crowd likes them, no doubt about it. They head out of here with a victory in hand. Going against tough competition, too, and Mean Mike Miller and the Blue Knight. Here comes Brian Christopher out here right now. And, well, he's happy. He's celebrating. Smile on his face. Mike Samples is with him here.
Oh, yeah, Dave. Why you been wasting your breath out here talking about the American Eagles and talking about Jeff Jarrett, Jerry Lawler, and all them, when we all know that I am the man that everybody wants to hear about? I am the man's man around here. I'm the greatest professional wrestler walking this planet today. Ain't that right, Dave? I am the man that'll shut your big fat mouth if you get in my way. I'm the man that makes people eat crow, you understand? I'm the man that has sent 2 big slugs on their way packing out of town. Isn't that right, Dave? First of all, that's right. First of all, everybody's hero, Danny Davis, came along, and he made me wear a chicken suit. Then he tried to bust eggs over my head, but then he got in the ring with me in a loser leave town match. And what happened then, Dave, huh? I beat his sticking brains out and sent him packing. and now this week, little super midget Bill Dundee came out here. Oh, you made Danny Davis leave town. Now I don't have anybody to tell me how great I am. So what I'm going to do is challenge you, Brian Christopher, to a loser leave town match. And what happened to Bill Dundee? Where's he at? Where's Bill Dundee?
You won the match, but we saw the way you did it. You did it with Jeff Gaylord's help. Jeff Gaylord coming in and interfering is the only reason you're here. and not out of town somewhere.
Don't sit there and lie right to my face, Dave Brown. And don't lie to all these people. That right there is the reason that Jeff Gaylord is not here today. He knew that you'd come out here and try to lie and say that we cheated. Well, if he was here, he told me he'd slap the taste out of your mouth. Then he'd slap your teeth down your throat. So I told him, hey, just stay home because I don't want any fines. I don't want him having any reason to try to suspend me. So don't sit here and lie. I beat Bill Dundee to a bloody pulp. Did you see his eye? I had his eye swelled out to here. I beat him down with this big fist right here and sent him packing.
Well, the fans at ringside saw exactly what happened, and it was Jeff Gaylord interfering. I don't care what you say about it.
Oh, you don't care? You got a tape, huh? You got a tape to back up your story? You got any tape to back up this story, huh?
No, we have a tape, but the cameraman was up high, and from that angle couldn't see Jeff Gaylord, but the fans that were there saw it.
Big liar right here. You're a liar. He just proved his line. He just proved his line. If you got a cameraman out there, then you can see what happened. The cameraman, what he picked up is me beat Bill Dundee, lay him down, cover him, 1, 2, 3. I'm the winner. The big champ. Yeah, that's what he's saying, huh?
No,
I guess what it is I'm the new travel agent around here. You see, you get in a match with me, and I send you on your way. One-way ticket out of here, free of charge.
I don't know if you saw the American Eagles in action or not, but it looks like they're here kind of checking out some potential competitors.
Yeah, I saw the American Eagles, and what are they doing out here? Hey, you idiots, do you not understand how it works around here? This is my interview time. You go back and get behind that curtain. Nobody wants to see you. They want to see me. So shoe flies, go on, get out of here.
They're all the way across the studio. You were saying now about being a travel agent or something like that, and just don't worry about them. Huh?
That's right, Dave. I am the greatest. What are they doing out here? Did you bring them out here? What are they doing out here?
I didn't bring them out here.
This is my interview time. You need to leave, you idiots. Leave, you idiots. This is my interview time. I can't conduct an interview out here with people looking at me.
They're standing there. They're not interfering in anything.
Oh, it's real funny. What are they doing? Why are they looking at me, huh? I cannot do. If you got something to say, come over here. What do you want me to do? Slap you around? Huh? Well, I can't. I'm leaving. I can't conduct my interview. They done messed it all up.
No. Brian Christopher, there he goes. The American Eagles, they didn't do a thing. Just stood there and unnerved Mr. Christopher a little bit. We'll be back with more action after this.
This is no ordinary truck. It's the Harley-Davidson Traveling Museum. It's rolling into Memphis Saturday, November 7th. Step inside for a trip through 89 years of Harley-Davidson history featuring 7 Harleys from various eras. Come out and enjoy the fun. Saturday and Sunday, November 7th and 8th at Harley-Davidson of Memphis on Summer. The museum will be open 8:30 till 6 Saturday and 10 till 5 Sunday at Harley-Davidson of Memphis, 5669 Summer. For more information, call 372-1121.
When you are making a list of the greatest achievements of this century, please consider Subway's 79-cent round sandwiches. We have taken the great taste of Subway, including our fresh-baked bread, and made it round. So it's highly portable and highly affordable with a low price of 79 cents. While this great achievement may not change your life as much as the Clapper, our round sandwiches certainly do taste better, and you can get one for only 79 cents.
Introducing the round sandwiches for as low as 79 cents only at Subway.
Graceland Dodge is on a roll. Graceland Dodge has rolled back the prices on every 92 truck and van in stock. In fact, prices on 92 custom vans have been rolled back $7,000. That's right, $7,000 discount. Let's make a deal, and we'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe. And look at this 92 Dakota. Right now, only $185 a month. Buy now and make no payment till next year. That's right, no payment till 93. Get rolling to Graceland Dodge, just a few minutes from everywhere.
Hello, I'm looking for a tail light for an 81 T-Bird. You wouldn't know if you have one in stock.
Sure, when do you need it?
I was wondering if you had a bucket seat for a 1980 Capri?
Sure do. I can see it from here.
Could you help me find a fender for a 1981 Ford truck?
Yeah, I'll get right on it.
Levy Auto Parts offers a complete line of motor parts, and Levy's continues its fantastic $10 special on a wide variety of used parts. Levy Auto Parts with 2 convenient locations, 1720 North Thomas and 1336 North 2nd.
Well, let's check the action coming up Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum. Big action coming up there beginning at 7:30 Monday night. Opener, Tony Falk will be going against Mean Mike Miller. You follow that one with Jeff Gaylord. And I don't care what Brian Christopher said. Gaylord interfered.
Oh, indeed.
Gaylord will be going against Bart Sawyer in a single match coming up Monday night at the Coliseum. Look at this. Southern heavyweight title on the line. Former partners Tony Williams and Brian Christopher. They used to be known as the New Kids, but then they had a falling out primarily because of Brian Christopher. But Tony Williams gets a challenge for the Southern heavyweight title Monday night at the Coliseum. Following that, you got Jeff Jarrett and Mike Samples. See where it says special stipulations? Well, listen, by the way, Mr. Samples, no, we can just call him Mike again because he doesn't have any USWA stock.
At all.
Lost it all last week. Jeff Jarrett was able to win all the stock back where it rightfully belongs for Eddie Marlin. So it's Jeff against Mike Samples, but listen to the stipulations. If Mike Samples wins, he gets 5 minutes in the ring with Eddie Marlin.
Boy.
However, if Jeff Jarrett wins, he gets 5 minutes in the ring with Bert Prentice. That's exactly right, Bert Prentice. So that's the special stipulations for that match Monday night. Then a unified title match, no disqualification, and Jeff will be handcuffed to Bert Prentice and a special WWF referee. Bert Prentice says it's his turn to name a special referee, and he's not going to tell us who it is until Monday night. The King will be going against Todd Champion. The King holds the belt, and Todd will be challenging for it this time around. Then a grudge cage match. That's right. Put them in a cage. Wild, wild action from the Gilberts and the Moondogs. You know, I thought Jarrett and Lawler had some very, very wild matches. They were everywhere with the Moondogs. Well, the Gilberts and the Moondogs.
Boy, it was wild last week.
Yeah, they had a real wild one last week, and this time they're going to put it in a cage. It all comes up Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum. And back out here again, well, the American Eagles are gone, so I guess you want to talk about the Southern heavyweight title.
That is exactly what I want to talk about, Dave. I was sitting back there and I saw that you have me a Southern heavyweight title match against poor old Tony Williams. I mean, is this a joke, Dave? Tony Williams, we used to be tag team partners. You know, we were okay, I guess you would say. I was great, but, you know, Tony, he got stuck in low gear there. And so what happened was I broke away from there, and I started rising to the top where I am right now. And little Tony, he just stayed down here. He ain't nothing, Dave. He is nowhere near in the class that Brian Christopher, the man of all man, is he, Dave? And so what I want to do is I want to bring little Tony Williams out here right now because I got to ask him something very important. So little Tony Williams, come on out here.
I don't know if Tony wants to come out here or not. He's got the match signed. The Southern title is on the line. That's the way it is. So, you know, he doesn't need to come out here and talk to you. Here he is, though.
Come here, Tony.
Well,
come on over here, Tony. Come on over here, Tony. Hello, Tony. How you doing today?
Tony, watch him now.
Oh, I'm not out here to start anything. I just wanted to tell you something. I know what it is, Tony. I know exactly what it is. I know how you got this match. What you did was you've been calling Eddie Marlin on the phone, haven't you? Every day, every night, you've been calling him, haven't you? Oh, Eddie Marlin, we used to be tag team partners. Oh, Eddie Marlin, we were good friends for a long time. Oh, Eddie Marlin, I think I can beat Brian Christopher. Isn't that what? So please give me a match. Oh, please give me a match, Eddie Marlin. Isn't that what you've been doing? You've been begging for a match against me, haven't you, huh?
First of all, Brian, I ain't called Eddie Marlin at all asking for a match. I showed up today and I was booked in the match, and I'm tickled to be in the match. Because if anybody can beat you, it's me, because I know you better than anybody. And I think I can beat you.
You think you can beat me, huh? You think you can beat me? Tony, it's obvious. You're stuck way down here. You are down here, okay? This is Tony Williams. Here's Brian Christopher. Look at here. Look here, Tony. Here I go. Here I am, way up there, Tony. Look, it's you. You're still out here, aren't you? And I'm rising to the top, Tony. You're nowhere near the man I am. I could beat you any day of the week, twice on Sunday, as much time as anything, you know. But what I will, hey, since you think you can beat me, since you think you're a big man, it's obvious you're not, though. Why don't you follow in the footsteps of Danny Davis and big shot Bill Dundee? Why don't we make this a loser leave town match? How's that sound? Me and you, the Southern title at stake, and a loser leave town. Sounds good to me. Loser leave town, huh?
Got the title match signed. Why would you want to sign a loser leave town?
I'm not falling for that, Brian Christopher. What? First of all, I don't care if you're in town or not. I'm not leaving town. I'm not risking leaving town. I got a job here in Memphis. My home's here in Memphis. I'm not leaving town. I'm worried about the Southern title, not about you leaving town.
So what you're saying is, look, let me show you what you're saying, Tony. What you are saying right now is get a big shot of this. Get a big shot of this. This is what Tony's saying. I'm a chicken, Brian Christopher. That's what you're saying.
I'm not a chicken, but I'm also not stupid. I was at the matches last week. I saw Gaylord hold Dundee out of the ring. I know why he's gone, and I know Gaylord's going to be there this Monday. And I'm not going to sign the match when I know the goof Gaylord's going to be sitting right beside you and cost me the match.
What you're saying is you're scared. And what are these idiots doing out here again? Huh?
They're just standing there. They're all
I'm
the
out
way
here
across.
talking to this goof. I don't want these goofs out here.
They're not interfering with your interview. They're way over there. Don't worry about it.
Yes, they are interfering because I can't talk to this idiot right here and try to get him to sign a loser leave town match with these two bums sitting over there. I'm not scared of nothing. I'm not scared of you. You're scared of me, and I'm not scared of them. I ain't scared of you. Nobody.
Okay.
Let's sign a loser leave town, huh? Come on.
I'm not signing the match. I'm just going to take your title. I'm not concerned about you leaving town, Brian. I'm just going to win the Southern Heavyweight title because I know I can beat you.
That's it. He's not signing loser leave town, but the title is going to be on the line.
That's it. See, I could have, you idiots, I could have got this idiot conned into signing the loser leave town, but they had to come out here and screw it all up, didn't they? Well, I tell you what, people have made me mad, and I'm mad. I'm mad now, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. I'm mad.
The title match has been signed, and it'll happen Monday night. Don't forget, 7:30 at the Coliseum. Big, big night of action. We'll be back in just a moment.
Don't miss the holiday sale at Jolly Royal. This Benchcraft 5-piece sectional is $12.99 and comes with two side-by-side recliners, an inner spring sleeper, and a free matching recliner. Look at this living room by Craftmaster. The sofa's only $3.99. A ball and claw table and 4 chairs is $4.49. This universal dining room has a table and 4 chairs or china cabinet for $5.99. A cherry traditional bedroom by Armstrong is $3.99 for all 4 pieces. It's time to talk turkey at all 4 Jolly Royal locations.
Ever wonder how much we pay off each weekend at Southland? At Southland Greyhound Park, every day is payday. Time is running out. Get your Pickup Bucks rub-off card at Church's Chicken or Southland and enter it in the grand prize drawing before Saturday night, November 14th at Southland. You could win a 1993 Ford Ranger from Church's Chicken, Ford Motor Company, and Southland Greyhound Park.
Where do you go for 100% silk tie sets absolutely free? Go to Bert. That's right, go to any Bert's, and in honor of the Church of God in Christ Convocation, pick out a 100% silk tie set absolutely free with the purchase of a suit. This is the $35 value absolutely free. Where do you go for $10 off any starter or pro player jacket today through Monday? Go to Bert's. Where do you go for solid denim jeans and rugby shirts and all the new fashion colors? Go to Bert's. Where do you go for Fila, Reebok, and Champion tennis shoes starting at $39.95? Go to all Bert stores.
Over the next 3 days, Sarah Chevrolet is sweeping out all 92s and any 93 you want. It's a clean sweep, while other dealers offer rebates or 5.9 APR financing. Sarah gives you both. That's right. Get 5.9 APR financing and keep the rebate. Look, 93 full-size Silverados start at $12.8. Drive home a 93 S10 truck for just $89.88. It's a clean sweep for 3 days only with 5.9 financing and keep the rebate. Sarah's clean sweep sale through Monday.
Bart Sawyer and Tony Williams in the ring right now, along with referee Frank Morrell. Brian Christopher headed this way with his partner Mike Samples as they head for the ring. Brian with the Southern title and the Texas title at ringside.
Boy, you got to look at Mike Samples' face in there.
Mike is not a happy camper right now. He has lost all of his stock. He has zero, zip, none.
Mike, no stock sample.
Frank Morrell says enough of this talking. Go ahead and ring the bell. Let's get this one underway. It's going to be Bart Sawyer starting against Brian Christopher.
Sawyer comes in out of Portland, Oregon, and Brian Christopher with some comments to Tony Williams over there.
Yeah, I hope I get my hands on you, he said.
I don't know why he wants to insult Tony. Christopher and Sawyer tangle up in there. Bart reverses it. Puts it on that left arm of Brian Christopher. Christopher takes Sawyer, whips him in. Oh, big shoulder from Bart. Leaps over Christopher, comes back and reverse hip toss on him. Oh, Bart Sawyer goes after Brian Christopher. Christopher's in the corner there now, and well, he's wondering what hit him there because Bart Sawyer is going after him.
Yeah, time for a conference with Mike Samples back in the corner. I don't know if Samples was able to provide any insight into the opponent or not. Apparently not, as Sawyer's now got Brian Christopher in a big headlock. Well, I don't know. Christopher got out of it pretty easy. Whoa, look out.
Jeez. Boy, turned around and Christopher caught him with that big boot. Caught Sawyer, took him down and tags his partner, Mike Samples, and Samples slams away at him. Boy, Samples in like a madman today.
Samples using that big upper arm and the elbow.
Grabs Bart Sawyer.
Look at that look on his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think losing the stock has really had a negative effect, if that's possible, on Mike Samples here.
Mike Samples takes Bart Sawyer, whips him into the turnbuckle, goes in after Bart, and Sawyer catches him with a shoulder, and Tony Williams. Two big drop kicks, and he clears the ring, and Christopher's out on the floor.
Tony went after Brian Christopher, but Christopher was able to get on out of the ring and out of the way. And now Samples and Christopher are over here going, what happened? What is going on here?
Tony Williams, what? Oh, Samples said, yeah, nice, and yeah, come on. Oh, makes the eyes of Tony.
They raked him across the eyes. Now look at this, holding him up for Christopher.
Yeah, Christopher nails him with a double up right hand. Reversal here, Tony whips him in. Boy, went after Christopher with a drop kick, and Brian held on to the ropes over there. Starts with a leg on Tony Williams. Nails Tony with a right hand in there. Well, Tony Williams had it going there for a moment until Brian Christopher retaliated. Oh, boy, just insulted Bart Sawyer there.
Oh, that was over the top rope. Christopher threw him over the top. The referee didn't see that. If he had, he would have disqualified Brian Christopher right there.
Yeah, quickly.
Mike Samples working on Tony down on the floor. Now rolls him back into the ring.
Oh, these guys.
This Christopher is something else, and Samples too. Tony hooks him down. Look at this.
Only two, though.
Yeah, Samples puts his boot in there.
Yeah, he got a foot in there. And look at Christopher nail away at Tony Williams. Samples says, hey, you want the boot? And Christopher slams him right into the boot over there. Whoops, Bart Sawyer in. Oh, nails Bart. Oh,
hey,
we got company here again.
Over at ringside, yeah, the American Eagles are back, and Brian Christopher sees them over there. He was pointing to him and said something. I don't know what he said. But he's definitely distracted. He's been distracted by these guys all day, and he is definitely distracted right now.
Boy, it picks Tony up and now Tony Williams. And making some comments out of the American Eagles. He's actually referee Frank Morrell. Hey, what are they doing out here?
Yeah, you better pay attention to the match here. Look out, Samples. They double up on Tony Williams. Yeah, Samples popped him right in the midsection. It looked like he jabbed him in the throat with the point of his fingers there.
Choking him with his boot there now, what he's doing, holds on to the rope.
I don't know, Brian. They're not interfering. As long as they don't interfere in the match, that's all right. They can't get up on it. Well, they haven't interfered in the match.
They're not doing anything. Why do you want to send them out? They're just standing there watching the match here. The American Eagles at ringside, and Christopher doesn't like it. He and Samples double team Tony Williams, and Christopher nails him with a right hand as he comes off the middle rope. And
Mike Samples feeling pretty good. He thinks they've got Tony Williams set up for the pin. Brian Christopher, that standing drop kick he puts on him.
Yeah, Tony's took quite a beating here today. Came in and looked real good at the beginning of the bout. And Christopher and Samples, with all this double teaming and all, slowed him down. Christopher sets him up, suplex, and takes Tony over.
There's Christopher again.
Yeah, he's inviting the American Eagles in the ring over there now.
He sure is.
Oh, come on. Ah, he got it! 1, 2, 3.
It's over.
Yes, sir. I almost missed that. Listen to Mike Samples, but Tony Williams with a quick 1, 2, 3. He got Bart Christopher, boy. 1, 2, 3, and Tony Williams and Bart Sawyer, they're going to get the victory. Christopher is gone for third.
What an upset as Tony Williams got behind Brian Christopher. He was worried too much about the American Eagles, and he got beat. You lost. It's over. Tony Williams has beaten you right there in the ring. They didn't interfere or anything. They were just standing there. They didn't cheat at all. You were not paying attention to the match is what happened.
That's it. The American Eagles. You've done it now. I got it, club, baby. The cheaters. When Jeff Gaylord hears about this, we're going to kill somebody. Brink, come over here any morning. Get your butt over here.
Hey, watch it. Eddie, they didn't cheat at all. They didn't interfere.
Say you wanted to match, you and your partner wanted to match with American Eagles?
I want anything I can get. Get them in the ring with me.
That's the reason they sent me out here. They would like to challenge you and Jeff Gaylord to a match and add the match to the card.
They cheated! They cheated me! Add the match. Get them in the ring with me. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. Nobody chase me. I'm going to kill you. Let me stop.
Add a match. Jeff Gaylord against American Eagles.
Me and Gaylord, we're going to kill you. Nobody cheats me. I will not be cheated. We're going to kill you. I ain't lying. You get in the ring with us, I'm going to kill you. They cheated. You American Eagles, you think you're big and bad, don't you? Huh? You got little smiles on them masks right now, don't you? You go. I can't wait. This week, when I get in there with you, I'm going to break your neck, and I'm going to break your neck, and I'm going to break Tony's neck, and I'm going to break anybody's neck I see. I hate you. You cheated me. I'm out of here.
Brian Christopher, yes, sir.
Well, the American Eagles said if he did sign the contract, the first 50 children that came by the souvenir booth, they would give them an American flag free of charge.
All right, very good. Thanks. American Eagles. We'll be seeing them in action coming up then because that match has been signed. Back right here. We've got a lot more to go. Don't leave.
No matter what car you're looking for, Homer Skelton Autoplex.
This is a great week to get your new Mazda. Homer Skelton Mazda is expanding, so Homer must sell hundreds of Mazdas now to make room. Brand new 93 Mazda trucks, just $75.88. New 92 Miatas, their lowest, $14,288. $99.88 for a new 93 Protege. $6,000 off the price of a new 929. A great week to get your new Mazda during Homer's construction clearance sale.
Homer Skelton Autoplex.
From the Sunset Strip in Hollywood to the Apple Tree Center in Memphis, it's the world-famous Laugh Factory, Hollywood's #1 comedy club, now Memphis' most unique comedy club with today's first-class comic talent. This weekend, the Laugh Factory is proud to present the famous wild man, Danny Bonaducci from the Partridge Family, and popular comic musician Rick Wright. Don't miss him. For reservations, call 375-9000. The Laugh Factory in Apple Tree Center, the only comedy club that guarantees laughs.
Attention Mid-South for this French Riviera Spa news update.
The countdown has begun. French Riviera Super Spa coming to Hickory Ridge open soon, and our Phase 1 offer will end. $99 for 1 full year or $9.85 a month. This offer is good at all 4 locations for just a few more days. 1 year, just $99 or $9.85 a month. Hurry, this offer ends November 14th and will not be repeated. The French Riviera Super Spa coming to Hickory Ridge. You've got to feel it to know.
Are you paying too much for your car insurance? Then you should call Mid-South Insurance Office.
Mid-South Insurance Office cut the down payment on my car insurance in half. Mid-South saved me $40 a month on my payment.
Mid-South gave me immediate coverage so I could buy a new car.
Mid-South Insurance Office has been here in Memphis for over 50 years. I know they'll be here when I need them.
Even if you have tickets, accidents, or a DUI, call Mid-South Insurance Office today at 276-6388.
Plymouth New Germantown store of the 90s.
With famous brand names, big savings, exciting selection. This catnap evaporator recliner, $188. Grand opening celebration savings at all Plymouth stores.
Hi, I'm Steve Carlson, coach of the Memphis River Kings. I'd like to remind you that the season tickets are now on sale at the Mid-South Coliseum.
The more we shop the competition, the better we look. Our price, theirs. Ours, theirs. Ours, theirs. The same manufacturer's suits are less at the Men's Warehouse. I guarantee it.
Tonight, the toughest man on television digs for empty nests, dirty secrets.
He broke my nose!
Now, he's rushed to the nurses, where he's just another patient.
I'm the king of daytime television. Hold that damn elevator.
You'll call it exciting.
I call it Geraldo-mania.
Geraldo-mania on Empty Nest and Nurses. Then it should be the happiest day of their life.
$15 million.
But for one of them, tragedy is about to strike. Sisters, NBC tonight.
Watch The Jerry Lawler Show, Sunday at 11 on TV5.
The King, Jerry Lawler, and Jeff Jarrett joining us right here.
I'll tell you what, looks like Monday night's shaping up to be a real humdinger. Oh, Brian Christopher, I believe he just let his mouth write a check that his body can't cash. And I know that's what's happened to Todd Champion and Bert Prentice. Jeff, here are the handcuffs. Keep these. Hook them onto that big fat Bert, okay?
That's right, Bert Prentice. You better get ready for Monday night, and Mike Samples also. Dave done told you about the special stipulations. Right. I can't wait for Monday night, Dave.
I'll be ready for him. Come on down there, boys. Have you some fun, because I know we're going to have some fun, are we, Jeff? That's a promise.
All right, very good. Jerry is right. Monday night is shaping up to be an incredible night at the Mid-South Coliseum. Beginning at 7:30 with Tony Falk going against Mean Mike Miller in the opening match that night down there. It is going to be a good one, let me tell you. Following that, Jeff Gaylord goes against Bart Sawyer. Then you got Brian Christopher against Tony Williams, Southern Heavyweight title at stake. Tony Williams has just defeated Brian Christopher. Now, I know Brian was distracted, but there again, you know, the end result is that Tony Williams is the one that got Brian Christopher's shoulders counted in there just a couple of minutes ago. Jeff Jarrett going against Mike Samples. Jeff's got the handcuffs there. That's for a different situation, but in this one, if Mike Samples wins, he's still upset about losing the stock last week, so if Samples wins, he gets 5 minutes in the ring with Eddie Marlin. But if Jeff wins, he gets 5 minutes in the ring with Bert Prentice. Following that, then you've got, that special match. We don't want to forget about that. the American Eagles. The match is signed now. The American Eagles will be going against Brian Christopher and Jeff Gaylord in tag team action. Brian Christopher, livid out here. There's not even a good word for how upset Brian Christopher was. He and Gaylord have challenged the American Eagles, and the American Eagles have said, hey, we challenge you. So it's agreed. The match is signed, and it will take place Monday night.
Well over that.
Lawler against Todd, champion, who is no longer the champion. Just Todd, yeah, the fans say. Unified title will be at stake. Todd will be challenging for the belt, which is held by the King, Jerry Lawler. No disqualification, and Jeff will be handcuffed to Bert Prentice. There will be a special WWF referee brought in by Bert Prentice, and Prentice refuses to say who it is. A grudge cage match. The Gilberts, Eddie and Doug, put them in there against the Moondogs and Richard Lee, put it all in a cage so that the Mid-South Coliseum can hold it. Monday night, 7:30 at the Mid-South Coliseum. Again, it is shaping up to be an incredible night. Speaking of incredible matches, the one in which Jeff Jarrett was going against Mike Samples with the stock of the USWA at stake. Take a look at these highlights.
Samples and Jarrett tangling up, and Mike Samples comes in out of Dallas, Texas. Jeff Jarrett wrestles out to Hendersonville, Tennessee. Samples whips him in. Jeff leaps over, comes back, Prentice pulls his leg over there. Prentice over, grabs the leg of Jeff Jarrett. Prentice got his back turned, though. He better look around. Prentice said, oh, wait a minute. Oh, no! Turns around and Eddie Marlin nails him with a big right hand.
Hey, this is not fair. I told you it wouldn't be fair. They're already cheating. I want a special referee, not you. You get out. Bert, you get back in the ring. You're out. Look, Eddie Marlin has got to go.
Samples backs Jeff Jarrett up against the turnbuckle. Jeff reverses and covers him, and Paul Neighbor says, hey, you can't be using the fist. And Samples comes over and covers Jeff Jarrett. Look at Prentice over choking Jeff. Choking Jeff with that big boot in there now. Back behind Jeff Jarrett. Look at Prentice over choking him there again. Here comes Eddie Marlin. And Prentice heads, oh boy, he gets out of there. And Samples goes to work on Jeff. Oh boy, now referee Paul Neighbors as he picks Samples up. And Samples clobbers away at Jeff Jarrett. Goes over and tries to get referee Paul Neighbors up. And Jeff kicks him back. 1, 2, he got it! 1, 2, 3. 12 minutes and 36 seconds. Jeff Jarrett gets the win, and Eddie Marlin gets his other 20% of the stock.
Hi, I'm Bobby Ward for Bluff City Used Cars. No, you're not seeing double. I've been telling you about terrific Bluff City used car deals, and now the Schaefer tradition continues with the addition of Schaefer Honda used cars. Those same high-quality used and program cars, the best deals and helpful salespeople at both locations. You'll find a great selection of domestic and imports at the right price. The Schaefer tradition at 2 locations, Schaefer Honda used cars on Elvis Presley, Bluff City used cars on Getwell. Let's do business.
I'm Ron Childers, back at the grand opening celebration of the new Fleming's Germantown Village Square. As you walk through the store, you'll notice the gorgeous flower arrangements. Seems like each one is prettier than the next. Jimmy, these are beautiful. How did you do this?
We had hundreds specially designed for our grand opening.
My wife pays twice the price for these same plants.
Ron, you know nobody saves you like Fleming's. When you got married, you bought your whole house from Fleming's. I know you shopped around.
You said it right, Jimmy. Nobody does it better than Fleming's. Come see the brand new Germantown Village Square location and catch the excitement.
I love to see Greg's guys doing it.
Greg's guys are doing it with a wide selection of designer suits. And in honor of the National Church of God in Christ Holy Convocation, Greg's is giving away a free silk tie set with every suit purchase. A $35 value absolutely free. On the casual tip, there's jeans, hooded rugby shirts, and $10 off all starter and pro player jackets. And remember, it's the shoes. Stacey Adams, Fila, Champion, Reebok, K-Swiss, starting at $39.95. So make a name for yourself at all Greg's locations.
My loyal subjects, this winter I give thee the King Marvin
what's the big one?
Down with a wrist of rights.
This crowd is revolting, and they're ugly, too.
Oh, don't lose your head, Marvin. I'm back. This winter, let them watch the Snowbird Report.
Your Snowbird friends are back on TV5 this year.
Moondogs coming up very, very quickly here, but first we've got Bert Prentice and we've got Mike Samples all decked out in the suit, but minus the stock.
Well, Dave, this was to be my week of celebration of fancy clothes and of champagne and Cuban cigars and women and wine and song, and Bert had a big party planned. But instead, the worst time of my life was when I had to go to the USWA office and sign over my stock to Eddie Marlin. And he sat there in his old wheelchair with his big grin and his tongue hanging out and his false teeth clicking, and he just was so smug, and he loved it so much that I just had to do something. So I have a match this week, and when I beat Jeff Jarrett, and that's the stipulation, when I beat Jeff Jarrett, when, I get 5 minutes in the ring with old smug Eddie Marlin, and I'll have his old red tongue hanging out like a big tie coming down his shirt, and I'll be choking and squeezing, and I won't stop this time. There will be no more Eddie Marlin in the USWA, because this time, I'm for real. This time, it's for everything. Not a little punk like him. What are you doing here?
Oh, get out of here.
Well, you got to beat Jeff Jarrett first, and Jeff won the last time around.
I was just out here hearing, back there listening to Mike Samples talk about when he beats me.
That's what he said.
No, Mike Samples. I just want to get something straight. When I beat you, I get 5 minutes with that big fat jelly belly over there. And it ain't going to take me 5 minutes. So you're out here running your mouth, and both of you are all getting real hot and bothered. I got something to cool you off, pal.
Little ice water, yeah. Throwing cold water on the situation here.
I didn't agree to this. I didn't agree to this.
You didn't agree to what? Get water thrown on you? I know you didn't agree to it, but you got it anyway. I don't care how much the jacket costs. You're out here making all these wild claims, and Jeff has just answered and said, hey, show up. And I talked to his attorney. He said, well, there goes Mr. Samples. Moondogs, been promising this to you all day. Take a look and get ready for the wildest you've ever seen.
Eddie and Doug Gilbert, I want to say something to you boys. You're giving the people of the USWA a chance to see something that not a whole lot of people have seen, brother. See, as the manager of the Moondogs, Eddie and Doug Gilbert, I take care of my dogs and take care of them very well. I brought you people up here on top of the mountain, baby. This is Moondog Mountain. And Eddie, you take a look around here, brother, and it ought to look real familiar to you, because I've tried to be your friend for a long time, Eddie Gilbert. And if I remember right, it was someplace that looked about like this you tried to end my life. Remember, Eddie, when you tried to straighten a curve out? But did Richard Lee get mad? No, sir. Richard Lee understood, Eddie. Well, then, what you did was you let your stupid brother Doug try and get you hurt real bad, Eddie, because you're going to come in and you're going to try and defend your brother's honor. Not on your best day, brother, because you see, my dogs are world champions, Eddie, and their money bought this great estate, and I'm going to take you inside and show you why you'll never get rid of them, Eddie. Them darn dogs did it again. Eddie, I'm going to show you the inside of the estate, brother, because I got it fixed up real nice. Keep a dog's bones right here, Eddie, just in case any intruders like you and that stupid brother of yours wants to come in here and try and do anything. Fix the kitchen up real nice. This is where they like to kill their game. This is where they like to fix their game to eat. They've been eating wasps again. I told them not to do that. But as you can see, we got nice paneling up here in the kitchen, Eddie. You think you and Doug's going to take this away from our dogs? I don't think so. Here's the washroom back here. It looks pretty nice. Then here we come into the main part of the house. This is the bedrooms here. As you can see, Spike sleeps here, Spike sleeps over here. Easy, boys. Easy, boys. Easy. I got them ready for Christmas now, too, Eddie. They're in the Christmas spirit, buddy. Got their mantle up here, Eddie. Look at this, baby. Look at this. This is all the treasures. And you think, Eddie Gilbert, for 1 minute that you're going to take this to my dogs? Scott, what do you think about Doug Gilbert? I thought so. Spike, what do you think about Eddie Gilbert? Huh? I thought so, baby. I thought so. And looky here, boys. Looky here. You're trying to tell me that you want to take my dogs and you want to put my dogs in a cage? Do you think for 1 minute that a cage makes any difference at all? Do you want to get in the middle of a locked steel cage with these two dogs, boys? You think you're bad, Eddie Gilbert? You think you're crazy, Doug Gilbert? Crazy? That ain't the word for it. This is crazy, boys. I've had my dogs locked up in here for 3 days. 3 days, boys. And now you say you want to take my dogs and you want to lock them up again. Why, I don't know. Why, I don't know. Eddie Gilbert! Look at it, Eddie Gilbert! Hey, it's Doug Gilbert! Look out! And see what's going to happen, boys. Eddie, you're going to get all your little teeny boppers coming down here, and they're going to be yelling, Eddie! Eddie! And Doug's going to have all his little teeny boppers down there yelling, Dougie! Dougie! Well, watch! Eddie Gilbert! Eddie Gilbert! Doug Gilbert! Doug Gilbert! Hey! Can you imagine, boys, being in a cage, locked up, with all your fans, yelling Eddie, yelling Doug, yelling stop, please? There ain't going to be a stop. It's all going to be over. So you pick tonight, boys. Let me know. I'm keeping my dogs on the mountain. We're training hard, and we're training for you. So come on, boys. Take that ride down Moondog Mountain, because it ain't going to last long. Eddie, Doug.
The giant Graceland Dodge has done it again, and just when you needed it most, we're on a roll, rolling back prices on every car, truck, and van in stock. Take a look at this Dodge Shadow, now only $185 a month, and this beautiful '93 Dodge Dynasty, only $275 a month. And you're going to like this. Buy now and make no payment till next year, no payment till '93. And when we make a deal, we'll pay off your trade, no matter how much you owe. What a break! And just when you needed it most, Graceland Dodge, just a few minutes from everywhere.
Reeves-Williams does it again. 4 new furnished models with added features, new colors, and a new finance program. Own your own home for 0 down, 0 closing costs. Pay only taxes, insurance, and prepaid interest. About 1 month's rent. Notes start at only $418. There's spacious homes on full-size lots with central air and gas heat, Memphis phones, and neighborhood schools. Too good to be true? See for yourself at the grand opening of Kingston West and Kingston Estates. Exit I-55 south at Horn Lake, west 3 miles to the Kingston Collection.
Looks like ordinary milk. Ah, tastes like ordinary milk. But although you can't see or taste it, Turner's Nutrish low-fat milk is fortified with a special blend of natural cultures for a difference you can feel. You see, today's hectic lifestyles rob your body of these essential cultures, but Nutrish replenishes them for better digestion, resistance to disease, and a healthy, vibrant feeling all over. So give your body Turner Nutrish low-fat milk. It'll make you feel good inside.
It's the American dream.
It's been taught to you from the day you were born that, hey, there's nothing like owning your own home. You see,
But for many, it's a dream denied.
Everybody wants money. They don't want to hear about the dreams and your plans. They want to see the money.
But there are folks working to revive inner-city neighborhoods, providing a decent, affordable place to live. Greeley Kyle shows you how in A Roof for Their Heads, starting Monday night at 10 on Action News 5.
Hey, we still got a match to go. Expiration of time event coming up here in just a minute. First, before we get to that, want to talk to Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Headed out this way. A couple of admiring fans there with a poster welcoming Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. He is going to stop by the desk over here. he is involved in this next match coming up. But wanted to get just a comment or two about you, Eddie, and Doug, and the match you got coming up here.
First off, I got a great invitation I want to do for you, and I want to see if anybody here knows who this is.
He cheated! He cheated! He cheated!
Yeah, I know it is.
All right. I was standing in the back there, and I saw the monitor. I saw Richard Lee. I saw what he had to say. I heard him. He was stated that he and I used to be friends. That is true. But, Dave, I want everyone to understand something, and most of all, I want Richard Lee to understand something. I remember one Saturday morning standing back there with him, and he and his Moondogs came out here, and they jumped Jerry Lawler and Jeff Jarrett. They used garbage cans, boards on them, and then they walked back through there, and he was coming back, and Richard's laughing. He walks up to me, and he goes, "Wasn't that great, Eddie? Wasn't that great?" And I said, "Yeah, Richard, but remember one thing. Everything will be great for you and your Moondogs as long as you keep them away from me and don't ever let them get involved in my business." Well, he did the wrong thing up in Kennett, Missouri by taking his, let's say, meanness of the Moondogs out on my brother. Richard Lee, let me tell you something. I grew up here. I grew up in the USWA. I grew up watching Dave Brown. And let me tell you where I learned to be the dirtiest and the sneakiest, low-down wrestler in wrestling today. It was from watching Tojo Yamamoto pull some salt or powder out and throw it in someone's eyes. It was from watching the fabulous Jackie Fargo pick up a chair or a 2x4 and knock somebody out. And then last but not least, the man I learned the most from, the man that I learned to watch him throw fire, the man that I watched pull a chain out and knock anybody out at any given time was Jerry Lawler. Richard Lee, when you and the Moondogs step in a cage with my brother Doug and I, you better remember one thing. It's not a house. It's not a wall. A wall can't fight back. Well, I like to bleed, and I like to get beat up because it makes me mad. And I want you to bust me open. I want you to hurt me because me and Doug are going to take your Moondog, and once and for all, we're going to send you out of the USWA Gilbert style.
Eddie Gilbert, hot stuff, and he is hot at Richard Lee and the Moondogs, still steam for what happened in Kennett, Missouri to Doug Gilbert, his brother. Doug will be with him in that match coming up. Right now, Jeff Jarrett is with him. What a tag team that is, huh? Yeah. And let's see, referee Frank Morrell calls for the bell, and here we go with the Scorpion in there.
Thank you, Dave. Jeff Jarrett with a good takedown on the Scorpion. Takes him down. A good move in there.
Tell you what, this one has the makings of a good one. Look at that.
Eddie Gilbert and Jeff Jarrett. What a team these two make. Eddie wins the Scorpion in, and big boot from the Scorpion covers him too, and Scorpion gets up on his feet. And Eddie Gilbert nails him. Boy, did he clobber him. Hits him again with a big right hand. The Scorpion tags his partner, Mr. Paradise. And Eddie Gilbert goes to work on Mr. Paradise in there. Slams him up against the boot of Jeff Jarrett. Jarrett comes in. And Gilbert with Paradise in. Double elbow, boy, from these two. Jarrett takes Paradise, whoops him in again. Big forearm takes him down. Stomps away on Paradise.
Time is a big factor here. This expiration of time match, and not a lot of time left, unfortunately. Or maybe, as far as Mr. Paradise is concerned, fortunately, there's not a lot of time left. Jeff Jarrett really been working him over.
Paradise laying out on the middle of the ring there. Eddie Gilbert picks him up. And pulls Paradise. Referee Frank Morrell was over trying to get Jeff out. 2, 3, and boy, it's over for Mr. Paradise and the Scorpion. That team right there, Jeff Jarrett and Eddie Gilbert get the 1, 2, 3. And an impressive one, too.
Well, they didn't need the entire time available. Jeff Jarrett and Eddie Gilbert going to walk out of here with a victory in hand as the Scorpion takes a look at his partner. This one is over. We're going to be back. We'll check our time, and we'll have more when we return. You stay with us.
Our Chevrolet truck is a 1988 model. It's got a little over 125,000 actual miles on it. It's an integral part of our business operation. It coincides with my size. It's big, it's roomy.
In the Mid-South, Chevy trucks are first because they last. Save up to $1,650 on the Mid-South's #1 selling truck, Chevy's full-size pickup, only from your Mid-South Chevy dealers.
Our Chevrolet truck has been a blessing to us.
This is no ordinary truck. It's the Harley-Davidson Traveling Museum. It's rolling into Memphis Saturday, November 7th. Step inside for a trip through 89 years of Harley-Davidson history featuring 7 Harleys from various eras. Come out and enjoy the fun. Saturday and Sunday, November 7th and 8th at Harley-Davidson of Memphis on Summer. The museum will be open 8:30 till 6 Saturday and 10 till 5 Sunday at Harley-Davidson of Memphis, 5669 Summer. For more information, call 372-1121.
A lot of people come to Subway for big food. They're in for a shock when they see our new 79-cent round sandwiches. Not just because of their shape, but because it's pretty amazing to think you can get a delicious sandwich on fresh baked bread for only 79 cents. They're perfect for people who don't want to pay a lot to eat with one hand. 79 cents, not since you were a little kid, has your lunch money jingled.
For more information on the new 79-cent sandwiches, bring your appetite to the Subway near you.
Over the next 3 days, Sarah Chevrolet is sweeping out all 92s and any 93 you want. It's a clean sweep, while other dealers offer rebates or 5.9 APR financing. Sarah gives you both. That's right. Get 5.9 APR financing and keep the rebate. Look, 93 full-size Silverados start at $12.8. Drive home a 93 S10 truck for just $89.88. It's a clean sweep for 3 days only with 5.9 financing and keep the rebate. Sarah's clean sweep sale through Monday.
Well, we had a big Monday night card when we started the day today. I tell you what, it's even bigger right now, though, with the added match that we got. Let's check them all out. Mike Miller goes against Tony Falk in the opener. Jeff Gaylord will be going against Bart Sawyer then in yet another single match. Brian Christopher against Tony Williams, and that Southern heavyweight title will be at stake, and try as he might, Brian Christopher could not get Tony Williams to agree to lose or leave town. Yeah. Thank goodness. That's a good thing. Tony gets a shot at that title, though. Then Jeff Jarrett goes against Mike Samples. If Jeff wins, then he gets 5 minutes in the ring with Bert Prentice. If Samples wins, he gets 5 minutes in the ring with Eddie Marlin. That's special added match. During the match today, Brian Christopher was over, and he challenged the American Eagles. The American Eagles were out observing the match. Brian Christopher greatly distracted in the match, and he came over and says, hey, you want to wrestle? Come on in here. Well, the American Eagles, that right there then is where Brian got pinned. The American Eagles did, in fact, answer the challenge, and that match will occur Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum. The American Eagles, and boy, did they look good in their match earlier today, going against Brian Christopher and Jeff Gaylord. Then you've got a unified title match, no disqualification. Jeff Jarrett will be handcuffed to Bert Prentice in the corner. Todd, the former champion, will be going against the king, Jerry Lawler, who has the belt right now. Then, final match of the night. Put him in a cage. Boy, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to get in the ring with the Moondogs at all, much less in a cage, but Eddie Gilbert says, no problem. Eddie and Doug going against the Moondogs in that grudge cage match. What a night coming up Monday night. What a day we've had today, Corey.
Hey, like the American Eagles.
Oh, yeah, they're looking good. They'll be in action around the USWA. We will be back next week. Hope to see you then. Until then, for Corey Macklin, I'm Dave Brown. So long, everybody.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of USWA Championship Wrestling.